Hello everybody, it's game day 3, it's Group C of the World Cup European qualifiers. Croatia welcomes Sweden to Zagreb and the Dlazan Petrovic Arena, one of the classic venues of European basketball. Dlazan Petrovic, one of the greats of the European and the NBA game. There's a replica jersey of his Nets number 3 uniform. Well, Group C sees Croatia in desperate need of this win. Today, the two games will tip off at the same time. Finland at home to Slovenia, Croatia here against Sweden. Croatia really do need a victory. Never missed a European or a World's final stage tournament until they missed the World Cup in China. And the last thing that Croatian basketball needs is missing out on the 2023 edition of the World Cup in the Philippines, Japan, and Indonesia. Sweden being introduced to the good crowd that's building here in the Dlazan Petrovic Arena. Split their games 1-1 in the competition window. First 2 games in November, big win over local rivals Finland, and a loss to the current top of the group, Slovenia. Croatia, one of the homes, should we say, one of the spiritual homes of European basketball. Some of the greats of the European game have worn the red uniform. And the current version of the national team being introduced to the crowd. Tomislav Zupcic plays his basketball now in Topaz in Turkey, the 2'11" veteran. They're going to need his leadership to settle some nerves, because the risk, the possibility of Croatia going 0-3 with an away trip to Sweden in the second game just is an unthinkable outcome. Zelko Sakic, the Avatar Saratov power forward, another man at 33 that needs to bring his experience to bear. We'll come back and talk more about these two teams after the national anthem, and we'll start with Sweden. Croatia. The hair always stands up on the back of the neck. At national anthem time of national team basketball, the coaches and players exchange the pleasantries, and we get a chance to see the third team on the floor, the three officials. Mr. Porsandis from Greece, Mr. Chulin from Romania, and Mr. Horsov from Bulgaria, the third team on the floor here tonight in the Dražen Petrović Arena. Their teamwork as important as the two teams currently in the latter stages of warm-up. Sweden got the big emotional win in game day one in front of a really passionate crowd over Finland. And we're going to look at the starting lineup for the Swedes pretty shortly. Really efficient with the basketball. 57% from the field in the first two games. Would want to shoot the three ball better, 36%, but with Croatia, a team that would expect to be effective from beyond the arc, only shooting 25% in those first two games. One of the reasons they came away with the two losses. Well, the thing that Sweden have done so well in recent matchups is played with the passion, but they've also got a significant amount of quality. Cherapovic at number 13 at the guard spot was really instrumental in the win over Finland. Briganda did a nice job on the inside. Jonas Jerebko was, I think, the surprise in terms of his output. But coach Jurgenas, teams always reflect the emotion of their coach, and he really is an emotional leader as well as being an excellent tactician. So the starting lineup from Sweden have got to deal with both the Croatian lineup and this crowd. And the expectation is one of the things that I think bears so heavily on this Croatian lineup. Filip Kuzlin at the guard spot has got to set the tempo. Tomislav Zupcic, as we said, the veteran, and Ivan Ramljak up front are going to have to be productive. Karlo Matkovic at the forward spot, going with a 3-forward lineup, leading more of their bigger size to come off the bench. Very guard-orientated roster, Croatia, and they're going to have to be more effective in shooting the three ball than they were in November. Just touching really on that expectation, Croatia with the likes in their history of Dražen Petrović and Toni Kukoc, and always being in the latter stages of either Eurobasket or Olympic World competitions, going back to 1992 when they were the silver medalists in Barcelona. Always a very heavy weight of expectation, and the current generation, especially after not making the World Cup in China, that expectation brings with it pressure. And that's what Sweden are going to have to exploit. Deal with the early pressure. And Damir Milimovic will have to try and lead and guide this team, I think, through a really pressurized situation. Lovro Gulic, the Sabona point guard, got great size, and he's going to be a handful. The Tissot countdown to tip-off, the last minute before these two teams will get down to business. Don't forget, if you want to find out current positions in groups, all the facts about the World Cup, the road to the World Cup, how the qualification works, check out the FIBA World Cup qualifier websites. Get into the regions, check out both your staff, your favorite stars, as well as the countries you are interested in. If it's not there, it's not worth knowing. Well, welcome to the Zoran Petrovic Arena in Zagreb. And Croatia win the tip, and we'll get a first look at it in the half court. In the red uniform, Sweden in the yellow. To the corner. Again, Croatia move the basketball, but don't really break the defense down. Penetration and kick, attack to the middle, far side of the ring off the glass is no good. And Sweden contained, and they passed up a much better shot than they ended up having to take. Håkansson puts it on the floor. And Sweden, a lot of action. Feet set for three is short. But Sweden keep it alive. They kick the deep three is no good. And a chance for Croatia again as Kruzlin would advance the basketball. Get a stagger in transition. Far side of the ring and kicks. They turn down again the open look. Guric puts it on the floor, tries to go inside. The mid-range two is no good. And Sweden, with not a red shirt going to the glass hard, will come down with the basketball. Urebko. Håkansson moves it on. And we've got a foul on the penetration. Ball movement, has a little space, will attack the closeout. That occasion gets the positive of the foul. New full team for Sweden on the side. Håkansson comes back, gets bumped, and that's just poor. Matovic's defense just poor as he bumped with no reason. He's got to get higher if he wants to take away the turn. There you go. Håkansson just made sure the official did pick up the contact. Second quick foul for Croatia. Off the glass for two is good. Getafors again provides that little spark at the offensive end. Kruzlin will go back to Guric. Feet set for three in the corner is no good. And you can almost feel the expectation weighing heavily on this Croatian lineup. Håkansson looks inside, gets a post touch early. Urebko tries to go to work, goes to the right hand off the glass for two. Tough finish. Coach Duringas is out there playing defense again. Just lives every pass. Just gotta love his passion for this. Guric fires up the three, doesn't get the roll. Defensive rebound again. And Sweden have started this game in a really controlled, positive way. Håkansson gets it into the half court. Gets the stagger on the ball screen and the flare. Špović on the inside, and they get the work on the glass done as well. Grundic into the half court. Kruzlin will move it on. Little shuffle cut, comes off the stagger. It's a little pedestrian-like here for Croatia. No flow, but they settle for the three, which is good. And a lot of pressure on Lovro. Grundic strokes the three. They're going to call that as a little floppy. Håkansson takes the ball screen, little hesitation, gets in the lane, pops it. The open three is good. Urebko, with his feet set, strokes the ball. Post touch early. Off the glass for two is no good. Defensive rebound again is Sweden's. No joy at all on the glass for Croatia. Really effective start, an efficient start here by the Swedes. Håkansson is fouled. And again, you've got to say, poor defense. Ridic just, it's almost, it's difficult really to to say what Croatia are trying to do defensively. It's pretty much like straight up man-to-man. They're going to go on the side for the possession. Kansen will inbound, gets it back. Tobias Borg checks in, comes off the screen. Kansen stops, kicks. The open three in the corner is off. Borg's on the glass, and it's just his size prevented him getting the rebound. Udic takes the handoff. Looks to play out that pick and roll, drops it inside. The baseline jump hook is no good. We've got a whistle on the play. Zupcic going to work on the glass, trying to clean up the mess. Step back, tough two is good. Well, after all the open looks, the tough two under pressure. They're going to get an offensive foul off ball. I mean, Kruslin's step back was decent. Look at that, gets on the balls of his feet, strokes it, and gets some string on it. Substitutions coming in off that Swedish bench. Denzel Anderson's going to check in. And Urebko will get some minutes on the bench. Nice curl. They turn it down. The open three is beautiful inside, outside. Zupcic with his feet set just stroked it and filled it up. Kansen is blocked. And just the pressure being released by a couple of made jumpers. And all of a sudden, everybody's involved for Croatia. Inside, outside, Zupcic, feet set. Kansen, Borg lifts, goes to the block. Brigando tries to go to work, takes the tough lean away, two is no good. And Anderson is all over the offensive glass. Great finish. Kruslin gets in the lane and kicks. Zupcic, his spot on the floor, doesn't get this time to get it to drop. Kansen, it's literally Kansen's team in the way he leads it. Stops, nice pass. Inside, outside, Anderson, feet set for three, is short. And Gudic will advance the basketball. Kruslin, inside touch. Zupcic goes to the baseline, draws contact. Anderson looks perplexed. Well, there's the hand on the hips, a little giveaway, and the movement forward doesn't help. Just under 4 to go in one. And Zupcic, Tomislav Zupcic, as we said, plays his basketball now at Tofas in Turkey. 2 meters 11, so skilled. 32 years old young in Zupcic's mind. Borg with a little handle, spins out of pressure. Needs a pass now, and Croatia trying to step this up. Borg needs a pass, and the 5-second call is just the best indication of where Croatia are now and where they were a few minutes ago. Excellent defense, got the ball dead, everyone's in the passing lane. And building some momentum going into this last 3 minutes of quarter one. Kruslin goes upstairs for the pretty play. Beautiful timing. And Brankovic Smooth to the ring. Sweden may need a timeout here. They've really lost their way a little bit. Šarapović can't get it to go. Defensive rebound, and Croatia will run again. Settle it down. Rogic out top. Rogic gets it back, takes the ball screen, has a look, will move it on. The open three is short. And Ramlak can't get it to drop. Sweden going the other way. Ball just about holds on. Ludvig Hansson will take the ball screen. Uganda will float to the middle. Inside, outside. They chase it off to free point. The step back three is sweet. And you cannot doubt the ability of Šarapović to score. Game really slipping into a nice rhythm right now. Zubcic. Anderson plays great defense. The mid-range two is short. We got a whistle. Brankovic took the two. Looked like there was a pushing foul on the glass. And just the whole level from Croatia has stepped up. There's the replay of the soft little lob. Croatia with a 14-second reset, just under 2 to go in 1 on the baseline. Delesnak looks to get to the middle, in the lane, nowhere to go. And the indecisive, I think, is the best way to describe that one. Force will inbound. And Sweden through. Tobias Borg into the half court. Anderson is the release man. Borg gets it back. Will take the ball screen. Nice pass to the inside. And Spires got to go stronger than that. It was nice. Really great execution. Just got to finish the play. Rogic. Spires will pick up the personal. Rogic turns the corner, goes strong, takes some contact, and Spires is clean on the ball, but contact on the body. Zeljko Sakic checks in, number 33 for Croatia. And Jonas Jerebko comes back for Sweden. Sweden in the penalty. Croatia, after those 3 quick fouls, have not fouled for something like 7 minutes in this opening quarter. Great effort. If you get rewarded, if you work hard, you always will be rewarded for the effort. Rogic will go to the free throw line, but it's all about the effort on the glass. Briganda will get some running repairs, a little bit of tape. Probably just has that painful ball on the finger. Lako Logic. 29 now. It's becoming a part of this Croatian national team. Gets the drop. A real fixture now. Melvin Panzar will inbound for Sweden. Croatia lead at 15-14, 1:20 to go in 1. Croatia up the floor. Spires is the release. Good force. Far side of the ring, pretty finish. Little spin off the backboard. Gives Sweden back the advantage, 16-15. big enough. Here's Qualifiers in traffic. Croatia in the half court. Nice pass. Sakic is all over the glass, and again, reward for the work rate. Sakic will go to the free throw line. And Croatia, as you saw earlier in the game, no one going to the glass. Really now outworking Sweden. Sakic just would not be denied. Lindqvist just couldn't contain him. That's a tough finish going the other way. Another look at that. That's hours of different finishes around the ring. Hector Saratov in the latter stages of the FIBA Europe Cup at the moment. Defensive rebound. Qualifiers will bring it. Such a versatility is the watchword for Qualifiers. Panzar breaks the defense down, drops the little bounce pass in. That's a finish by Spires. Through the contact, finishes the play. Wants a little help from the official, doesn't get any. And Croatia will hold for the last shot. Sakic. It's a tough matchup for Lindqvist. Sakic, not only strong, but smart, but turns it over. And more than enough time here for Sweden. Borg in the lane, little fumble, and they can't get it away. But Sweden will be more than happy at the end of one. Tremendous performance by them. Started particularly well and end the quarter on the right side of an 18-15 margin. That is Spires getting it done. Takes the contact, finishes the play. And Nicholas Spires is part of the 18-15 margin at the end of the first quarter that Sweden have the advantage over Croatia. Croatia again still struggling percentage-wise, 25 and 33% against the 55 and 33. The free throws have literally made up for that percentage difference. Going to get a chance to take a look at the best plays of that quarter one. And it's going to show clearly how well Sweden did in the opening moments. And right off the bat, Jarapovic and his teammates really did open the game out strongly. And it was that little step back by Filip Kruslin that just got Croatia going, took a little bit of pressure off. And then it just got a lot better. Pretty little play for the two, and it was game on. I mean, Brankovic, very mobile for the big. And then both teams really did get into the flow of it offensively. Croatia's just inability to shoot good percentages in the first two games cost them. And at the moment, it's beginning to become a trend. It's a trend they want to break. Start of the second quarter, back live. And Sweden are out, the block's quick again. Foul on the play. Anderson has it, and there's the foul. Smailagic. Smailagic picks up the personal. Sweden have the 5-point advantage. Tobias Borg. A lot of dribble. Now he needs a pass. Croatia trying to do it at the defensive end. trying to put a marker down early. That's going to be called defensive. They're going to call it the flop. Slagic picks up a second quick foul. 6-point advantage for Sweden. Forsh puts it on the floor, has the matchup with Sakic, probably has the foot speed, steps back to the three, count it. And Sakic is going to have to space him a little bit because he doesn't feel, I think, he's got the foot speed to guard him. Great recognition by Forsh. Croatia take the timeout. Great start to this quarter 2 by Sweden. Let's hope we can get a listen into the timeout.
Ako si ostao s njim, ovdje igra je bliže, slobodno. Znači, jedini Drežnjak je sad imao ovdje dobro agresivo. Odigraj rogove dole, okej. Drežnjak prvi. Okej. Uđi unutra, Drežnjak. Majla ga tuci. Žaka, hand off, 5 za njega. Ako nema izađi, ako nema za njega, daj mu dole u low post. Okej. Može jednom jedan Šaka, ovaj centralni pisa, ili Sikler jedan.
Important. Croatia come out of the timeout, get something they really want. Try and stem this little momentum that's given Sweden the 9-point advantage. Sakic is the man to release the pressure. Sweden, nice job at the timeout though. They really have created a problem. Nice pick and roll for the easy 2. And Blankovic finishes nicely. So they get something at the ring and pick their own defense up. Whistle on the play. And a little deja vu moment here. Croatia pick up their 3rd team foul, and we're only still got 8:28 to go, exactly as we found ourselves in the first quarter. There's the pick and roll replay. Brankovic is smooth, got a nice touch. Kansen into the half court. Sorry, Tobias Borg to the ring for 2. And Tobias Borg doesn't need anyone else. Restores the 9-point advantage. And Sweden almost playing defense with 6 as coach Udegonas getting it done on the sideline. The open 3 is good. Logic, who's really had a positive impact. Good Forsh gets it off the board. They'll give Borg the screen. They go pick and roll. Great rotation. Logic read it, stole it, and gets the bonus of the foul. And that's what you normally come to expect of a Croatian national team. If you leave them open on the perimeter, they're going to just nail shots. Logic gets in the lane, goes upstairs, but they miss time. And Brankovic had the opportunity, just was a little late on the play. Hakkanen comes off the screen, will get a reposition. Little hesitation, poor pass, but the floater in the lane is no good. Šerapovic, a little out of control. Sakic to the ring is blocked. And the ball goes to Sweden, adding a little insult to injury in Sakic's mind, which obviously plays to the crowd and his coaches all over that one. Milano Mirovic not happy, thinks Sakic's got a little contact, shall we say. As do 99% of the crowd. Let's take a look. Well, from that angle, it's tough to see. And the remonstrations of Coach Milano Mirovic has led to the technical foul, and Sweden take maximum benefit of that one. Hakanson will knock down the free throw. Sakic will sit. Tomislav Zupcic will rejoin. 7:10 to go in quarter two. And Hakanson, who just loves the responsibility of leading this team from the point, gets Sweden into the half court. Well, the technicals at least ignited the crowd. Hakanson will take the ball screen, thinks about it, nice pass. The little jump hook in the lane is good. And Briganda with the good catch, the deep catch, converts to 2. 9-point game. Sweden putting even more pressure on Croatia. Brankovic can't get it to go. Got to play through the contact. Hakanson moves it on. That's going to be a travel. Not the time with the momentum. Or with you do you need to travel. Let's take a look. Can't see his feet. Referee a lot closer than me. Tough drive, draws contact. Shapovic will pick up the foul. And Kruzlin, who when his team really has needed someone to spark them, he has been the guy in this first half. Whether it be from the perimeter or attacking the basket. Kruzlin's having a really nice contribution for Croatia when not all his teammates are at the game yet. Obviously, the commentator says too many good things about you. You miss a free throw. Kruzlin is long with the first attempt. Makes the second, cuts it to an 8-point game. Here comes Sweden again. Good force, gets it into the half court, got a whistle on it. Lots of palms up, Kruzlin not happy. Rogic and Brankovic will step out. Another travel called on Sweden. It's almost back-to-back travels for the Swedish national team. They lead by 8, 6:10 to go in 2, and they'll extend their defense. Gridic. It's into the half court. There's a whistle off ball. Game becoming very disjointed. A lot of referee in the intervention. Croatia go to their 4th. They're in the penalty. 14-second reset. Blocking foul is going to be called. Never had position, never in stance. Let's take a look. Yeah, jumping almost. Hakanson was almost jumped forward, which I assume what was the call. That was the call. But the man again, Philipp Kluzlin. His team is struggling. He's just looking for a way to try and ignite them as he did in quarter one. Two for two from the line. Porsche broke the defense down, but kicked it. Hakanson open for the three is long. Defensive rebound pulled in by Zupcic. And Croatia, it's got that real European toe-to-toe feel about this one right now. Drudic on the inside, outside, attacks it, far side of the ring, gets the drop. Had a look before it dropped, but cuts it to a 4-point game halfway through this second quarter. Hakanson wraps it. Popovic has it knocked away. And the second quarter literally following the same pattern as the first. Croatia start a little poorly, defensively not really at the level in the game. They up their defensive intensity and good things start to happen. Croatia again into the half court, down 4 with the basketball. Kruzlin puts it on the floor, tries to create an angle, he's blocked. Spires throws it away. It's an offensive foul called, I think, as the Bundovic is going to be charged with an offensive foul. There's Spires getting rid of it. He'll challenge the miss. But I think they're going to call Bundovic for clearing out on the shot there. Like pushing Spires off. So a lot of perplexed faces on the Croatian bench. Because it's a loose ball. No, it couldn't be a loose ball foul because it was on the shot. So it couldn't have been on the clear out as he went up. Must have been a loose ball foul after that. Hence, Spires finds himself on the free throw line. Still in the ACB, Nicholas Spires. Came through some time at the Barcelona Academy, then played in Fuenlabrada. Now with Real Betis in the ACB. And a fundamental part of this national team. Kruzlin. Inside, outside, little stop and pop is no good. Realistically, could have had the wide open look with his feet set, but decided to look to force it. Here's Cruz. Here's Hakanson. Backs out. Will take the ball screen. That's going to be offensive. The officials, nothing but consistent. Spires will sit. And it's just unnecessary. Late on the screen. Poor execution by Sweden. Spires picks up the foul and sits. Four to go in the first half. Drudic will advance the basketball, takes the ball screen, has a look at his options, has Anderson to try and guard him, steps back for the three, is short. Great work on the offensive glass by Zupcic, puts it up, gets the foul, will go to the free throw line for the extra. Tomislav Zupcic, the veteran, getting it done when his country needs it. And Sweden will make changes. Lofberg will sit. Zupcic completes the three-point play and cuts the game to a single possession. 31-28, Sweden lead it, 3:46 to go in the half. Borg will take a look at the options. Briganda has it. Stop, pop is no good on the mid-range jumper. And nor is the three on the follow-up after the offensive rebound. That gives Cruzen a chance to eat into this lead. Looks to tie it with the three, is off. And the ball finds its way to Håkansson. Warming up a little bit on the glass. Håkansson gets it. And Sweden really being very efficient with the basketball. Håkansson steps back to the three, is short. Great effort on the glass by Rebko. Turnover, chance to run. Numbers down the floor here. 3-on-1 break. Off the glass for two is good. Sweden will take the timeout. A 9-point lead has been whittled down to the half. Sweden lead this 31-30. Timeout, Sweden. Zupcic has had a half here. Shot the ball well, worked hard on the glass. Eight points, 3 rebounds for the veteran. Borg in the half court, a lot of action off the down screen. Håkansson. Borg, they look deep inside, deep catch. The little jump hook, foul on the play. Briganda just went up strong, and Mandovic really just walked underneath him a little. Well, World Cup qualifiers, what can you say? We've got another one here. 1-point game with 2 to go into the half. A lot riding on this for Croatia after the 2 losses in the first window in November. A third loss is going to put them in an incredibly dangerous position in terms of qualification. A win here and a win in Sweden puts them right back in it. The mid-range 2 is just sweet. Rainbow-like jump shot. Cruzen again. Shows his worth. Gets his feet set. Knocks down the 2. In fact, just stepped outside for the 3. Tries to answer, is no good. Defensive rebound is pulled in by Mandovic. And Croatia, as they did in the first quarter, building momentum going towards the end of that period. A little behind the back. Why, oh, why, oh, why? Mandovic, the Cedevita man, decided to go behind the back, and quite understandably finds himself sitting with a coaching staff. Tobias Borg gets it into the half court. Hansen tries to attack it. Borg lifts, catch and release is good. Came off the action really well, gets his feet set quickly, knocks down the three. And the man who plays his basketball in Gran Canaria never gets much time to get the three away in that league. Shows how effective it can be when he gets his feet set. Timeout, Croatia. Let's take a listen.
Samo da igramo, poslije još brže povuci. Ovdje leteći ovaj pick and roll, ovdje smo imali dobru situaciju. Ili prodor, uzmemo to. Ne, idemo ovako. Igraj, rogove. Znači, za zubci, gledaj. Pas, napravi blok, end off, gledaj sad ovdje. Ovaj pick and roll. Hoću ovdje mali, gledaj rog. Isprovocira to, gledaj ovdje zubčiću za 3 poena. Ili mali, gore na. Ako nema,
Croatia into the half court after the timeout. Just over a minute to go. Zupcic outside the three will hand it off. Zupcic lifts, thinks about it, puts it on the floor, gets inside, is blocked on his way to the ring. He'll go to the free throw line. And when you need your leaders to step up, and a shot. Be disappointed he didn't finish the play. And he goes 1 for 2, but great work on the glass by Brankovic. Gives Croatia another look at it. Kruzlin looks inside, but they skip it. Gonna have to put it up. Oh, gets it to go. Oh, gets it to go. Zupcic again. It's going to be a pushing foul by Zupcic. And both teams in the penalty. Sweden will go to the free throw line. Tobias Borg finds himself on the free throw line. %100% so far in World Cup qualifiers from the free throw line. Well, that record of 100% has just disappeared. Chance to tie the game at 35 with 32 seconds to go in this first half. Momentum swings is the order of the day. Sweden had the momentum, swung back to Croatia. Sweden built it again, swung back to Croatia. We're locked at 35. Zupcic will move it on. Kredic thinks about it, likes the matchup, puts it on the floor, gets a little separation. To the far side of the ring, off the glass, is no good. And Sweden again have enough time. They take the three in transition, is way off. The halfway line for the end of the half is no good. And we are locked at the end of the first half. Got out early. Croatia came back in quarter, and again Croatia pegged them back, and we find ourselves at 35 apiece at halftime. Well, statistically, again, Croatia has improved dramatically in that second quarter. 41 and 40 now from the 2 and the 3. Both teams now in much better offensive rhythm. Sweden won't be happy with the 8 turnovers, but they will be happy to be at 35 apiece at the half. Borg with 9. Zupcic has been superb, as has Kruzlin for Croatia. Bredefors and Briganda with some inside presence for Sweden. So let's take a look at the best place of what's been a fascinating first half. Sweden got out the gate and led early. Tobias Borg was a consistent threat when he was on the floor for Sweden, as was Gadfors again. Both inside and outside for Viktor Gadfors. But in the first quarter, Roko Rogic sparked Croatia. And the guard play really did pick up. Grudic and Kruzlin in particular, from inside and getting to the ring. But Zupcic did all the things you needed to do. Cleared up the mess on the offensive glass, knocked down the open shot, and became a real spark for Croatia. So we are absolutely locked and set for a tremendous battle in the second half. Both teams are in the moment of the game there. I don't think the pressure on Croatia is now a factor. Crucial for Croatia to get the win at home. What a bonus it would be for Sweden to get the road win. Too close to call at the half. Already looking forward to a second half that just could be classic World Cup qualifier basketball. So that'll do it for those highlights. We're going to take a look at the World Cup and what it could mean, and we'll be back for the second half shortly. We'll see you soon.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Another couple of baskets here, and this one could get interesting. Bacco rolling down the middle, back-to-back dunks for Ismail Bacco. That is what he can provide.
Shot clock ticking down. Oh, lovely pass. There's magic in the Montenegrin air. Dino Radoncic with the razzle-dazzle assist.
To the right side, Musa Brings it out, goes left-handed, throws it up, and it's a throwdown. Beautiful interaction. Great pass from Musa.
Baseline mishandled, easy pass. Gonna put this up. The halfway line is good. Gordon here announces himself in tonight's game.
Ukraine attack. But look at this right down the middle. Off the rebound, coast to coast, flying through the air. Crashes it one-handed. Holy cow.
Turn down, goes straight to the middle. Bovic gets stopped, goes inside. Oh, nice spin, watch out. Simon Briganda goes frozen down on the baseline.
The German league here, he is putting up from three-point range, a little bit long. They got a Hurley, and they put it up. Oh, it goes in! What a play! Maybe, just maybe, that'll be the spark for Poland in the fourth quarter. Garbach.
To feed it inside, and Latvia continue to be besotted with getting the ball in the paint. That thunderous right hand rains down, and he's enjoying the action.
They would try to get steal. Here's Kuzminskis. He puts it up, and can you believe it? From half court, Kuzminskis adds insult to injury. And look at that. Kuzminskis, this is why he practices that shot every single day.
No options, so they're going to resettle and recycle. Swim sharp. Oh, what a pass. Larkin gets the easy two, but the ability to pass the ball and move off it. Well, welcome back inside the Drazen Petrovic Arena. Brad getting a much needed drink at the half. Let's take a look at the top scorer for Croatia. Mr. Zubcic inside and out. Stroke the three. On his way to 10 points, 2 from 3. From 2, 1 from 3 from 3. And he does the blue collar stuff on the glass. Really did come up with plays when his team really needed them. Well, it doesn't matter what angle, plays like that, just ignite your team. Going the other way, it's the guard, Tobias Borg, who really got going. 9 points personal. 100% from the field. And made his free throws as well. Both teams back out on the floor. I mean, we mentioned before the game the pressure that this Croatian national team always feels. The expectation of some of the most knowledgeable basketball fans in the world. Zubcic has 10. Brankovic was good off the bench, but Kruzlin has 2 assists to go with his points, and it was his confidence that really sparked the Croatians in that first half. Well, we talked about leadership and the need for important players to step up. That's what Zubcic has done on his way to those 10 first half points. It's almost, you can almost feel the pressure on this Croatian team. 1 win, that's all they need. Get the win against Sweden now. Make the journey to Sweden for the game on Monday. And then everything is fine again. They get the 2 wins, they're back in contention. They lose tonight and go to 0-3, and Croatia will be, this team will be under a lot of pressure. Tobias Borg, 100% from the field. Missed the 1 free throw. And as always, gives this team real consistent output. Well, there's no need to say anything about those 3 names apart from just legends of the game here. If you get the chance to be in this part of the world, visit the museum here. It's still a tragedy that someone as great as Dražen Petrovic was cruelly lost so early, but his legacy still lives on. As does the legacy of Croatian basketball. It is just an absolute religion here. But with that goes the pressure, and the pressure to be successful is weighing heavy at the moment on this Croatian national team. Desperately need the win to relieve some of that pressure. Referees had one of those halves that you love to have, no controversy, apart from that little period of time where it got very scrappy. That's not down to them. They got through that patch and managed the game as you'd expect officials at this level. Welcome back inside the Dražen Petrovic Arena here in Zagreb. And we're locked at 35 at the half. Croatia with the first possession of this third quarter. Grilic moves it on. Kruzlin thought about the step back, lost his footing a little bit. Grilic gets inside and kicks. The open 3 on the inside outside is no good. And Sweden will come down with a rebound. And Hakasson who appears to have an absolute tremendous engine, has the basketball again. That's going to be offensive. Not the best decision in the world by Rubko. Straight in the middle of the chest on Cruzlin. Cruzlin adds the charge to his stat line for the evening. Gridic in the half court, very static. Staggered screen away from the basketball, releases Cruzlin. Inside, outside, nice ball movement, little fumble. They're going to have to put this up. They're going to have to put it from deep, way downtown, and it hits nothing. And Sweden get a 24 violation and turn over Croatia. Sweden will advance the basketball again. Good force in the half court, drops it inside. Briganda. They have to try and space this. Akansson comes to get 5 on the possession. Briganda drops it inside. Nice pass, ball knocked away, but will stay with Sweden with 1.9 on the possession. Well, they went for the tip-in, no space for the play. Cruzlin puts it on the floor, skip pass, the open corner 3 is no good, hits nothing. And 2 minutes in, neither team has troubled the scorers. Akansson attacks, but has to reconsider the option, drops it inside. The short little jumper is good. And Brigander ticks it over for Sweden. Just less than 2 minutes of play before we get the score. Turnover again, Sweden with numbers down the floor. Settle for the 3 is off. Offensive rebound, great work in transition. Outwork your opponent, make things happen. Penetration to the corner 3 is no good. Defensive rebound pulled in by Zupcic. And the pace of the game slows again. Great effort. Cruzlin just about hangs on. Zupcic turns it over. 4 on 3. The open man, feet set, turns down the 3. Good force is fouled on the penetration. Zupcic takes one for the team. Sideline possession for Sweden. Rubko just popped and pops again. Not a lot of time. They're going to have to put this one up from the corner. Both teams struggling to get anything offensively. Filipovic almost mishandled. Sakic faces, tries to create a little separation, leans back for the 2 and just strokes it. Sweet touch by the big man, Zeljko Sakic. Again, both offenses really struggling as the defense picks up. Akansson gets it off, good force. Tries to handle, under 5 again on the shot clock. Defense is the winner at the moment. Oh, from the halfway, from the sideline. Force, nowhere to go, right in front of the Croatian bench. Somehow knocks it down. Foul line jump shot is no good for Filipovic. The Croatia will retain possession on the end line with a new 14. Here's Gilfrosh backing it out and strings it. Sakic inside out. Kuznak kicks it. Sakic for the three. Just answers a three with a three. Both teams getting deep on the shot clock. 40 apiece with just over 5 to go in the third. Tough toe-to-toe European qualifier. The release on the pressure is Shrubapko. Nice look, but great defensive rotation. Sakic cleans up the mess. Sakic can't get the reverse layup, and Croatia come up empty. Force on the inside, has it knocked away. End line possession for Sweden. Oh, it was overthrown. The pass was there. Everyone was licking their lips at the highlight that was going to come. Just the pass was overthrown. Good crowd. So great to have crowds back in national team basketball. Great to have crowds back, full stop. Sakic attacks the closeout, gets in the lane. In the corner. Kruzlin on the flyby is off. Sakic is on the glass. That's how to work the rebounding end. Sakic has it knocked away. Chance for Sweden to run in transition. And Delesnak takes one for the team. Only way to describe it. There you go. Not sure if the holding of the hands and pulling back is a basketball action. Croatia pick up 2 fouls in the matter of moments. Borg will take the ball screen. 5 on the possession. Borg leans back and fills it up from the corner. When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. You just gotta love Coach Liganas. He is literally playing every pass. A mishandle, they can't get it to drop. Sweden a chance to go back-to-back scores. First time anyone's done that in the second half. The 3 is off. Defensive rebound is collected. Croatia come back the other way. Filipovic moves it on. Kruzin attacks the space, kicks it to the corner. The open 3 is no good. Lesnak just can't buy one at the moment. Kruzin, Sakic lifts, same spot. Is off this time with a 3, but Croatia all over the glass. And they get a new 14. Filipovic gets a little separation. And Sakic is manhandled. Borg in the post, gets called for the offensive foul. Let's take a look. Borg at the other end, just found one. .321 to go in the third quarter. Sweden have the narrowest of 2-point advantages. Defensive rebound pulled in. Lesnak comes down with it. Filipovic needs a pass, finds one. Matkovic at the high post will move it back. Sakic on the post entry. Sweden go to the double team. Foul on the floor. Sakic will be the release. New 14 for Croatia. Sakic moves it on. Filipovic looks at his options, down to 5 on the possession. Foul line jump shot is long. And this time Sweden just about hang on to the defensive rebound. 2:30 to go in the third. Tobias Borg moves it on. Inside touch for Gerdfors. She's fouled. And Sakic says, why? We're both here. Filipovic, you didn't need to foul. Croatia into the penalty. Gerdfors. From Bucharesti. Club makes the second, goes 2 for 2. Having a nice game. Still fouls to give Sweden. 2:20 to go in 3. Well, there's one of those fouls they had to give. Panza picks up the personal, not sure. Well, he's entitled to try and reach for that one. Four-point game for the Swedes at the moment. 2:15 to go in the third. You can almost feel the pressure building on Croatia. Lesnak, a lot of dribbles, steps back, takes the tough 3-2 and gets blocked. Briganda adds the positive stat. Anderson for 3 in the corner. Croatia take the timeout. They trail 47-40 with 1:52 to go in the third.
On je visok, ja sam desni probor pa da nađemo ekstra pas. Slušaj, ajmo odigrat trojku, gledaj. Trojku. Znači ovdje izađi 2, stigni Zupčiću, ti si tu. Ja prenos ovdje, gledaj. Čaka poslije, odi ti preko njega ovdje. Zupčić tamo popao to ovdje. Ali ti onda kreiraš, da. Ti kreiri napadi, gledaj Smajla ga i ovamo da razvoješ. Ostani tu. Znači ovdje ovaj popao, neko kreni. Ajde, iza ti!
That'll be a little bit of soccer on that one. New 14 on the sideline for Croatia. 1:42 to go in the third. It's important they really do get something they want on this possession. Get the score, get your defense up the floor. Sakic And Sweden were off to the races. Foul called. Zupcic going to work down low. They needed two, and where did they go to get the two? Zupcic has led them in so many ways this evening. Anderson goes to ball screen, ball doesn't need. Ball takes the Briganda screen. Anderson is fouled on the three-point line by Sakic. He will go to shoot three with 1:06 left in the third. Well, took his space away. Nicholas Spires checks in. Anderson. When you have your moment, when you have your opportunity in national team basketball, you just have to take it. Because at some point, Croatia will have a run. Chance to make it 2 from 3. Anderson makes it a 7-point game with 1:06 to go in 3, and they're up the floor. Little toe compression though, pressure released easily. Samalagic gets it off to Rogic. Samalagic goes inside. Zupcic, too easy. Just did a little bit of educating on Nicholas Spires on that one. Nice find. Inside out, Anderson for 3, it's good. 2 threes in a matter of moments for Denzel Anderson. Everyone's coming to the party for Sweden right now. Last 15 seconds of this third quarter, whistle on the play. And that'll give Croatia the opportunities from the free-throw line to reduce this to a 6-point margin. Zupcic makes the first. Why wouldn't he? He's having a game. I think there's a lane violation by Sakic, so the ball will go back to Sweden, who have the 7-point advantage. 15 seconds remain in the third. Takes the one at the buzzer, doesn't get it to go. And we've reached the end of 3. And it was tough at the beginning of the third quarter, but we've made it to the end of it with Sweden with the 52-45 advantage over a Croatian team desperate for the win. Croatia again struggling from deep, 29%. Sweden not that much better at 32. But for a Croatian team to struggle from the perimeter as much as this one, it's a surprise. Let's take a look at the best plays of that third quarter. Took a while to get going. These were the first 2 points of that quarter after 2 minutes. Both teams, when they've really needed to find an answer, find someone to score, they'll go to their vets. They'll go to the Borgs of this world and the Zupsic, as he got the baseline action going on that play. Anderson came up big towards the end of the period. But as we start the fourth, download the app. See that code when you go onto the website. Download the World Cup Qualifier app. See all the information you need to see. Anderson feeling it from deep, doesn't get that one to go. We're back to that scrappy part of the game again. Sakic with a nice back cut. Tough finish. Sakic to make it a 5-point game if he makes the pair. Which he does. So here comes Borg. His team still has the 5-point advantage. Looks inside, but has to come off and reverse it through Pansar. Pansar, Borg inside. A tough effort by Sharapovic. He's going to have to go to the free throw line to earn them. In traffic, just powered himself up. And the Swedes, who normally shoot the free throw very well, are maybe also feeling the pressure of this one. The lowest ranked team in this group, Sweden, have a real opportunity. Foul on the play. The Spires will be called for the personal. Zupsic just bullies him a little in the post. Spires has just got to stay in stance, take all that contact on the torso. Back to a 3-point game. And we've still got 9 to go. Great penetration for 2. Pansar just put the burners down. Just exploded to the ring. Bogic. Moves it on. They take the tough three and fill it up. No debate, in rhythm. And we're in a 2-point game, and Croatia, the momentum builds as the pressure is released. Nice pass for Borg and the throwdown. Briganda with some attitude down the lane. And Sweden, just when you thought Croatia had some momentum, come up with a defensive stop and get the bonus of the foul. Great effort, super effort. Borg turns the corner, gets into lane. Tough pass. They've called the violation. Well, they called a travel. Just under 8 of this marathon to go. It feels like a marathon. It feels like people are just toe to toe. Is someone going to finish with the spark? The foul line jump shot is good. And the defense just did not get turned. Chance going the other way here. Sakic. Oh, they leave him alone. Watch out. Foul on the play, and Sakic just convinced everybody else on the floor and in the arena, I think, that he was just looking to pass and get into the half court. Croatia have a chance to tie it at 56 with 7:16 to go. Sakic makes the first, this for the tie. An eternity left in the game, 7:16. This crowd will become a factor. And I think they'll become a factor if he makes this. But he goes long. And Sweden still have the psychological advantage of still having the lead. Anderson will move it on. Hansen needs a pass, finds it. Got to force with the tough two. Oh my word. Loving the moment. Vidic. Zupcic just screened. Presented back to the ball. It's not complicated, but it's so effective. Under 6.5 to go, 1-point game. World Cup qualifier basketball. Hansen gets in the lane, stops, takes the tough little lean away for 2. It is the fourth quarter. Ludvig Hansen time. Almost comes up with a steal. Timeout for Sweden on the back of the Vidic 3 and Croatia. Get the replay right now. Deep in the corner, strokes it off the Sakic assist. And we are locked at 60. Well, it becomes a 6-minute shootout, 60 apiece with just under 6 to go. Sakic just pulls his players together. Just such an imposing character. Here comes Borg into the half court. Anderson is the release. Ten on the possession. Great work on the glass. That's a tremendous effort by Briganda. Easily could have fouled in that situation. Just uses his length, get a piece of it. Qualifiers is the release. Arkansas turns down the ball screen, penetrates. 6 on the possession. Oh, Anderson. Oh, Anderson has just popped up with a 3. Just lifted and stroked it. Gudic moves it on. Cruzlin gets to the lane. Little hesitation, wraps the pass. Anderson keeps it alive. Borg numbers down the floor here. Oh, they go for the finish. And they called the foul, much to the absolute dismay of the bench. Qualifiers took off. Let's take a look. Great work by Anderson. And then Borg's gone. Oh, the block might have been clean, but there was contact. Qualifiers on the free throw line makes the first. Makes it a 2-possession game with 4:47 to go. Two for 2. Croatia. Zubcic moves it on. That's going to be offensive. A lot of, I was just about to say, a lot of movement away from the basketball without anyone making a really aggressive read. But Gudic has got to take some responsibility. Him and Cruzlin. Borg will come off the ball screen. Come off a staggered screen. They're going to call it offensive, and I'd love to see it again. Sakic, the wily veteran. Did he buy this one? Let's take a look. Well, you've got to say he had the position. Anderson can't just barrel him over. Timeout called by Croatia. Let's take a listen.
Nastavi sa Smajlagića od 45 i ti za njega, jer ja sam. Ali poslije toga, ako nismo dobili kontinuitet, sud slobodno loptu na njemu da uzmemo faul. Jel okej? Sljedeći napad. Sve isto, ali ostani ovdje. Četvorka gore, kruška tu. Gledaj. Ako je slič, smalim ovdje. Preko ovoga spusti na tebe dole. Ajde!
So coming in from the timeout, Croatia on the wrong end of a 65-60 margin, have the basketball, need to get a good shot. Gidic in the half court. Kruzlin moves it on. They've not been aggressive. Now they'll get the chance to be. Zupcic, they have a match-up. The three is good. A lot of action, a lot of time. Smalagic only had one thing in his mind. Inside touch, Briganda tries to go to work, gets to Milsakic, fouls him. Are they going to call that offensive? They're going to call Briganda for the offensive hook. Sweden with the 2-point lead, Croatia with the basketball. Well, there's the jump sideways. Well, there's another offensive foul called. Wow. Kruzlin just begging the official to explain it to him. Let's take a look. I think he's called in for the clearing out, which Halvarsson. Arkansson goes inside. Nice pass, excellent extra pass. Briganda with the two, but it's all about the ball movement. And Sweden opening out to a two-possession game, 67-63, under 3 to go. To answer. Hits nothing. Arkansson will have it. Plenty of time here for Croatia. They don't need to force. What they need to do is believe in what they're running. They swing it at force. The force, let's see, high post. Poor shot, defensive rebound, finds itself into Gudic. And Gudic has it, will take the early ball screen. Doesn't be aggressive though. Zipsic, and they're gonna go travel on that one. And the question for Gudic is, you gave up something to give it to Zipsic. Zipsic, who had nothing better but decided to take the bad one. Great ball movement by Sweden for the easy two. And that's what you want at this stage. You don't want to be making plays unless you have to. Well, it's going to come out, and it comes to Håkansson. 5 on the possession. This one's got to go up. Spins in the lane, leans back for 2, doesn't get it to go. Defensive rebound is corralled by Brankovic. Drops it inside. And now it may become a free throw competition. Zipsic was always going to be the ball. That's where the ball was going to go. Just play defense down there. Zipsic on the free throw line. Makes the second, and that's important because it gets into a single possession game. Croatia, their backs are getting pushed up against that wall. 0-2 coming into this game. Down 3 at the moment, on the verge of going 0-3. Foul away from the basketball. Sweden will shoot 2. Jerebko will go to the free throw line. This is not the time to slow your free throw action up. Stand there and shoot it. Makes the second. Makes it a 2-possession game. 1:30 to go. Croatia back up against the wall even firmer. And they passed up the open layup. They've recovered it. Great job. The long 2 in the corner is no good. That's a rebound. Hakan with a rebound. That is a rebound, and they're going to call the offensive foul on Jerebko. It's messy, but it's intense. It's intense, and it's absolutely intriguing. 1:13 to go in 4. Sweden with a 4-point advantage. Croatia with Sakic on the sideline with a basketball. Uzlin sets his feet for 3, is off. And they're living and dying out there from the 3-point line. Hakan will take time out of the clock. Drop it inside, wide open in the corner. Popovic can't get it to drop. More than enough time. The 3 is no good. Sakic, of all people, on the glass, goes back up. Doesn't get it to drop. The ball will stay with Croatia. The Fraut is from the perimeter, exposed again. Sweden are the 51st team on the FIBA rankings. Sakic doesn't get the bank to open. Hakan is fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. The 51st team in the rankings at the moment are upsetting the 21st team in the ranking. The bottom lowest ranked team in this group on the verge of going 2-1. And the way the other result in this group looks like it's going. Finland look like they'll get the win over Slovenia, and that would put these 3 teams on 2-1. All 3 of them 2 games clear of Croatia propping up the group. Croatia take the timeout, down 6, 22.3 seconds to go. They'll take it in the front court, try to get the quick 3 and the steal, and hope for a miracle. Let's take a listen. Well, the first thing they have to do, execute out of bounds, try to get the three, and then get into the defensive mode. I won't be surprised here if Sweden just fouled. Oh, almost thinking about the three. Steps out for the three, is no good. And that is a rebound. And Sweden are going to come to Croatia. Ball's recovered, turned over. Points difference could still be a factor. No good for three. And that is a phenomenal road win by Sweden. Absolutely phenomenal. Got up early, led most of the way, and ended up in the Drazen Petrovic Arena, heaping pressure on Croatia. Here's the confirmation. Sweden with the 70-64 win. Piling pressure on Croatia's ability to qualify for the World Cup. They go to 0-3, Croatia. Sweden go to 2-1. Statistically, again, Croatia struggled from the three-point line, only 31%. Yep, Sweden had 31% as well, but did a much better job at moving the basketball. Everything else in this game is pretty level apart from the field goal percentage from the two-point line. Falls had a massive 16. Anderson was huge off the bench, 13. And Brigander, again, dependable. No one gave Zubcic enough help on that Croatian lineup. Coach Degrananas is a happy coach. Played defense for at least half the game. Tremendous job by him. Let's take a look at the best plays of the second half. Well, we always thought it was going to be a close one. But Sweden, apart from a couple of moments in the game, got up early. Was never up by more than 9 at one point. And just toughed it out. Made some huge plays. Shared the ball really nicely. Zubcic almost single-handedly kept Croatia in this, both inside and out. The one man to get into double digits for Croatia. Tomislav Zubcic. It was a time when it looked like Grdic was getting hot, but he didn't get hot enough. And Sakic looked like he was going to have a factor. And Slamagic made that three, and everyone thought, right, we're in. But it wasn't to be, because they share the ball really well, Sweden. They don't have to make great plays because they share the basketball. And ultimately, Sweden, the team, just had too much for Croatia. Gadafors, Borg was tremendous. Hakansan has an engine. Just phenomenal performance at the point by him. So it's been a great night here in Croatia. Let's take a look at the group table while the local TV is going to have an interview with Sakic.
Na koncu opet jedna završnica koja je mogla otići na drugu stranu. Što se dogodilo? Malo nam opišite ovaj zadnji dio utakmice.
Pa dobro, sigurno je težak dan za nas i teška utakmica. Izgubljena je, nažalost, ali...
Croatian not up to
prilično dobru obranu,
translating that for you.
Napad nije štimao, nismo zabili što smo trebali, puno promašenih slobodnih i svaki put kad smo se vraćali trošili smo se jako puno i to je bilo jedno 2 ili 3 puta kad su oni otišli na +5, +6 ili +10 i onda jednostavno nismo mogli da prelovimo to u svoju korist.
Dojam je bio obrambeno, uspjeli ste zaustaviti Hakansona i Čerapovića koji su njihova dva najbolja strijelca u prvom dijelu kvalifikacija. Međutim, pojavili su se neki drugi igrači, počela im je ulaziti trica u trećoj četvrtini. Anderson, pa je Repko, neki potezi pod košem.
Je, jasno da. Hakanson danas nije imao reći svoj dan, ali previše tu je bilo pomoć na piku gdje on ciljao te kuteve i sve i jednostavno su dali te šuteve. Ne znam, teško je sada pričati o